What's up, everybody? Ntcertified here. Today is Tuesday and today's topic is microtransactions in video games. I don't know about you, but I absolutely hate microtransactions and I will not support a game with microtransactions. So without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get into it. At work today, and I always talk to some of the student staffers that work in my office. So there's one guy, David, who actually plays a lot of video games. Right now he's playing a lot of Fortnite and he's saying he's enjoying that a lot, which is something that I actually think is very, very cool. The 1 versus 99 style that was made famous by PUBG, and now Fortnite is doing that and they're successful. There's over 7 million players playing Fortnite, and I think that's really cool. But another game that he was really looking forward to was Star Wars Battlefront 2, a game that's actually right here on the shelf that I have yet to open. It's not open. I'm probably not going to open it. I'm just not interested in the game at all. Watched a lot of it on Twitch, a lot of it on YouTube, and I feel like it was cool to be able to play Star Wars and fly the ships and stuff like that, but other than that, it really didn't intrigue me that much at all. So I had high hopes for Battlefront 2, and I had every plan on pre-ordering Star Wars Battlefront 2 so that I could play it when it came out. And I know that there was a beta coming out, and that beta, I believe, is either still going on right now or at least it just ended. And one thing that I've been hearing is that it was not a great beta. I heard something about like a film being like on the screen that made it look kind of blurry and gloomy, not that high-res, high-definition graphical finish that we saw in all of the trailers and stuff like that. But I can't say that for certain. I can't confirm that because I haven't seen the beta, I haven't looked into it. But if that's the case, then that's pretty shady. That's pretty bad. But the reason that I'm not going to buy Battlefront 2 is because of microtransactions. I just cannot get with a game that has microtransactions. Like, I understand you being able to go in and buy certain weapons or buy things to enhance your gameplay experience, but not something where you can go in and spend $100 on a microtransaction to level your guy up 10 levels higher than somebody else who is like grinding to play through the game. It's just not fair. And I know it's a business. Video games are a business. They're in it to make money. So if there's a market for people who want to go out and pay their way through a game, then so be it. But at the same time, you have people who don't believe in spending money, additional money on games. They want to pay their $60 and they want to pay their $30 for the season pass, and they want to be allowed to access the same things that the people that pay the easy route, the same things that they do. So I don't understand how you can play a multiplayer game and you can give the person who paid their way through the game all of their weapons and everything that they used, that they pretty much didn't earn, and still have them compete against people who are grinding to get through the game. I just think that sucks. And I think that EA, should take a look at that and realize that it's not fair. It's not inclusive. It's just not. It's not nice. It's not good. It's not a good idea. It makes people angry. But people are gonna go out and they're gonna buy it regardless because it's Star Wars, and they just don't care. And that's the mentality that I guess I just can't understand about gamers, is that you can have an issue with a game but you'll still go out and you'll still buy that game. I mean, looking back at Friday the 13th, which I spent money on, I haven't touched it, you know, in a long time, because I'm just not happy with everything that they've been doing recently. So once we get a single player, once I get my physical copy and all that stuff, I might go back to it again. But until then, I'm just not playing it. So my stance on microtransactions is just that they're not needed. I don't like them, and I'm not going to support any games, you know, that have them. Like, I understand, you know, a virtual currency, kind of like NBA 2K. I know you can go in and buy, you know, gear and jerseys and stuff like that, but not to enhance your stats. That's so unfair. I think it's horrible, and it is cheap. So there's my stance on microtransactions. I hate them. Let me know what you think in the comments below, how you feel about Star Wars Battlefront 2. That was actually a really big game that I looked at, you know, during E3, and I thought, hey, you know, I'm finally gonna get into this game. And then this came out, you know, on IGN, I believe yesterday, and I was just so turned off by it. So Star Wars is just not even an option for me anymore. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below. Are you gonna pick up Star Wars? How do you feel about the microtransactions? Are you gonna buy any of those microtransactions in addition to the season pass? Let me know. In conclusion, thanks for watching. This is Ntcertified. Follow me, follow me, follow me. YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and I'll see you all on Thursday. Peace.